Traditional IT enterprise consulting is built on a simple physical constraint, the human hour. You secure a contract and you deploy a team of analysts and engineers to execute it. Because revenue is directly tied to billable headcount, growth is entirely linear. If you want to double your revenue, you have to double your staff. Sourcing that talent, especially in elite hubs like Bengaluru, triggers immediate wage inflation. You are constantly competing for the same finite pool of senior architects. This chart plots revenue against headcount. These parallel lines mean rising wages crush margins. The SaaS alternative decouples product from labor, creating an exponential revenue curve with 85% gross margins. However, the deep red dip represents customer acquisition costs burned to land a single client. Furthermore, enterprise global capability centers operate on 9 to 18-month procurement cycles. This drains cash flow long before the software can begin generating a return. Neither model is sufficient for global digital transformation. Capturing high software multiples without crippling acquisition costs requires an entirely new economic architecture. OptimusGavin is a platform-led enterprise transformation ecosystem. We provide high-ticket consulting, but the delivery is powered by a proprietary software arsenal. Led by the Titan Force Cabinet and founder Shirendra Sagar BK, the firm has spent the last several years unifying its stealth assets into a single operational engine. The ecosystem is governed by a foundational philosophy: better you plus better me equals better us. We are capitalizing a self-sustaining talent-to-enterprise revenue flywheel. We use our own B2C talent generation engine to fulfill high-margin B2B enterprise contracts. This roadmap is designed to hit a specific executive target, known as Mission 2031. By 2031, the firm is positioned to achieve a $1 billion annual recurring revenue run rate. Because the revenue is driven by platforms rather than linear headcount, OptimusGavin commands a hybrid deep tech SaaS valuation multiple of 15 to 25 times revenue. Achieving that premium valuation requires a trade. We sacrifice application-level comfort for total infrastructure-level supremacy. To handle proprietary enterprise data, we enforce absolute data sovereignty. Every microservice within the ecosystem must be isolated. This network schematic shows our distinct microservice nodes. We maintain a strict rule. There are 0 shared databases across the ecosystem. This isolation creates a survival mechanic. If a specific service turns red and fails, the rest of the ecosystem continues processing data without interruption. Because no inter-service coupling exists at the data layer, a localized breach or system crash cannot laterally compromise the entire system. This structural isolation allows for a polyglot matrix. Instead of using one language, the ecosystem is built using 5: Rust, Go, Python, TypeScript, and Cypher. We prioritize performance over developer comfort. We use memory-safe Rust for security perimeters and high-throughput Go for financial data ingestion. This polyglot complexity creates a highly defensible IP moat, ensuring that the system is optimized for enterprise-grade performance. The ecosystem is built on 7 pillars. First is OG Cloud, the infrastructure mesh that orchestrates our hybrid edge clusters. OG Cloud uses Go and Argo CD to enforce GitOps. Any unauthorized change to the system is automatically detected and overwritten within 60 seconds. Second is OG Glassbox, the operational probe. It uses Go and OpenSearch to mine live telemetry from client global capability centers without disrupting their underlying code. By proving operational ROI mathematically within 30 days, Glassbox eliminates the typical 18-month enterprise sales friction, acting as a zero CAC acquisition tool. Third is Triox, the cyber-resilient shield guarding the network perimeter. Fourth is Prajna.ai, the cognitive core. It uses Python and Milvus to vectorize operational logs into intelligence. Fifth is OGTalks, the amplifier. It uses TypeScript and Cloudflare to deliver AI-generated insights to the global edge with 0 origin round trips. Sixth is Tapforks, the talent matrix. It uses Neo4j graph databases to map workforce skills and identify global tech gaps. Finally, Valytics serves as the command center, using Go and ClickHouse to macro-hedge financial forecasting against real-time market data. These 7 pillars synthesize process logging, talent management, and finance into a compounding intelligence loop unified at the network layer. Transitioning to Phase 2 means integrating with live enterprise data, which carries significant operational risk. Deploying eBPF probes into client kernels requires a high-security environment to prevent kernel panic risks or data breaches. This is why Triagos is engineered with 100% memory-safe Rust. The Rust compiler mathematically eliminates entire classes of vulnerabilities, such as buffer overflows, before the code is ever executed. This diagram shows the Triagos threat decay algorithm. Notice how the threshold line adjusts based on real-time data volume. When threat data points spike above the threshold, the system triggers an automated rejection. This nullifies DDoS attacks and port scans at the edge, ensuring the client's internal perimeter remains secure. This compiler-driven security is the prerequisite for gaining the trust of enterprise CTOs before we deploy Glassbox into their mission-critical environments. Running a 7-language polyglot system is highly performant, but it creates a maintenance challenge. Relying exclusively on the elite Bengaluru Tiger team for long-term maintenance would sustain a high operational burn rate. Phase 2 solves this through the TabForks arbitrage. We are shifting 60% of system maintenance out of Bengaluru and into localized hubs in Tier 2 cities like Adoni and Kurnool. The TabForks matrix manages this transition by mapping individual engineers in these regional hubs to specific microservice repositories. When TabForks identifies a skill gap in the network, it autonomously triggers an API call to the OG Tab Academy LMS. Unallocated engineers are automatically enrolled into micro-learning tracks tailored to the polyglot stack. This results in a massive 60% reduction in per capita operational burn rate compared to Tier 1 metro costs. This automated upskilling pipeline converts a geographical talent bottleneck into a sustainable financial arbitrage. This strategy is aligned with NASSCOM's 2030 vision. By moving high-tech operations into Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities, OptimusGavin is driving national tech enablement. This distributed footprint qualifies the firm for regional government subsidies and deep tech grants. To reach this stage, the firm requires an immediate Phase 1 capital authorization of 1.67 crore rupees. By weaving the Triagos security perimeter and the OK Cloud mesh into a client's core operations, we establish deep technical dependencies. This lock-in ensures a projected net revenue retention exceeding 130%. The entire R&D capitalization for this architecture is recovered upon the closing of just 1.34 enterprise contracts. Furthermore, the Validix engine ensures rapid break-even by offsetting the initial burn rate within 6 months. This 1.67 crore authorization secures the provisional patents and the elite talent required to build the flywheel. It provides the foundation for an IP moat built on verifiable enterprise metrics.